Oh, I'm running into one. He's in. Yes. Good afternoon. It's 4:05 on Wednesday, 3rd of May. I'm on Hensford pools again, but today I'm on the bottom pool for the first time. Just started fishing 5 minutes ago. First job I've got to do is wipe away the mould that's formed in all my side tray and my bait trays since the last time I came. So I just put everything away in the heavy rain after I've been out in the heavy rain. But imagine how quick it's all got a nice furry finish on. So I'm just cleaning all my stuff. I should have done that another time in between fishing really, but gives me something to do while I wait for bites. I'm expecting the sport to be a bit slower on this pool. It's the first time I've fished this one. But this is definitely the most scenic and featureful peg of all the pools that I've fished so far. I've done a separate video of a little scrolling around the areas, but I've got reeds down to my left, I've got lily pads out in front, and I've got a water inlet of the natural stream to my right where it flows in from the middle pool. Just flicked out a cube of luncheon meat on a bomb, just about 12 metres out of that, just while I was setting up the rest of my tackle. But bait wise I've got luncheon meat and wafters and pop-ups to try today. I haven't prepped any micro pellets because it was really the last minute decision to come out based on the weather. So I think what I'll probably do is just squeeze some meat into a cage feeder as an attractant. We'll see how we get on anyway. Oh, I'm running into one. 10:05. 50 minutes fishing. This is on a pink Fuka 8mm wafter. With some luncheon meat in a little cage feeder. Just a few chunks of luncheon meat squidged into a cage feeder. And there's fishing just to my right hand side, just underneath the tree over there by the water inlet. It's putting up a good fight so far. Definitely a good fight. I've got my clutch fairly loose after the last fish that I caught in my last session. Some nice swirls there. That's from the surface. I did expect sport to be slower on this pool, so I'm definitely not going to rush. Now I've got one on. we've got to wait an hour for bites, so be it. I've tried a few spots in the peg. I've not just been sitting in that one spot for an hour, so. But as I say, I'd rather just catch one fish in a session than try and rush it and lose it. Just caught sight of the bait under the water then. Out to the feeder I can see actually. And it's 4-inch hook length, so it's not far behind that. It's a nice mirror carp by the looks of things. Oh, and it's not. It's a nice barbel. There I am with my incorrect guesses. He wants a bit more time yet. Turned at the net. Go on, in you get. He's in. Yes. Oh, I just keep finding bigger and bigger barbel in these pools. Wow. I definitely can't hold that one up for the camera. And he's come unhooked in the net. Has he? No, that's the speed bead that's caught in the net. Right in the bottom lip. Well, less than an hour's fishing. We've got a 4 pound, 5 ounce barbel on the pink Fuka wafter with luncheon meat in the swim feeder. Very pleased with that. And have I got this one? Does it come off? Ah, almost into another one in 30 seconds. So I think I've found where the fish are now, maybe. Oh, we're in 1741. This time I cast over to the lily pads out in the middle. Changed to a helicopter rig so I could cast a little bit further without worry of getting into a tangle. Pink wafter on the hook again with luncheon meat squeezed into a little cage feeder with pineapple goo squirted across the meat as well. Oh, this looks like a nice dark tench. It is a nice dark green tench. tench by the lily pads. Lovely. The camera wouldn't have picked that up, but my rod went round and there's a massive swirl where the bait was, and it's just snapped the hook length instantly on the take, as I lifted into it. Green. It's been a long wait for that bite. Where are we now? It's 6:30. Just fishing against the lily pads again. Been alternating between there and under the tree by the inlet. There and oh, he's suddenly come to the surface. Tench, same place I had the last tench from. Yeah, it's been an hour and 20 since my last bite when I got broke on a strike. There he is. It's probably about £1.5 I'll give him. Oh yes. Oof, blimey. That's pulling a bit. 7:42. Does it take me into those lilies? It's right on the edge, she's taking me through. She's trying to snag me up. This is a white wafter. Oh. He knows what he's doing. He's right on the top. Alright, I've just got him out the lilies. I think he could probably make another surge for him at some point. Oh, is it nice? I think it's mirror carp with lots of scales. Or is it a common? Let's have a look. It's in the net anyway. Oh, fully scaled mirror. Lovely, gorgeous fish. Well, it's that last cast time again. It's 5 to 8. I've been here for just under 4 hours now. As I expected, it's a lot slower sport than on the other pools, but I certainly can't complain, and I've started to find the fish more in the last hour. I got £4 5-ounce barbel 50 minutes in, which was just to the right of the peg, just underneath the tree by that inlet there. I missed a bite 20 minutes after landing that barbel. It's probably about another 10 minutes or 15 minutes into fishing since the initial bite on the barbel. And half an hour later I fished over the edge of the lily pads out in the middle. Not sure if they're visible on camera, but caught a £1 12-ounce tench over there, and then 6:10, another half an hour later, I got broke under the tree by the inlet again, and then 7:30 had a tench about £1.5 on a brown wafter, again back over by the lily pads, and then 7:45 had a fully scaled mirror, nice looking fish, maybe about £2, again over by the lily pads. That was on a white wafter. So I've caught on pink, brown and white wafters today, and I've been getting bites from 2 different lines on the peg, by the lily pads and under the tree by the inlet. I've tried a couple of times down the reeds to the left of me, but I've had no indications at all when I've cast down there. But all I brought with me today was wafters and luncheon meat, so I've just been squeezing luncheon meat into the cage feeder and using wafters and bits of meat on the hook. I've tried a couple of rubber baits, but no indications on those. So I'll definitely try this pool again. Be interesting to see what difference a maggot feeder would make on this pool. Again, if you don't hear from me again, then I've had no more indications in the last cast in the last few minutes. But thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.